Hey friends, Michael D. Butler, and we are live in 3, 2, 1. My question, what is your content strategy for 2020? You know, I got on Twitter early and blew it up. Now I've got 50,000 followers there. I got on LinkedIn early. I've got over 11,000 followers there, connected, engaged, subscribers. I got on Facebook early because a lot of my friends weren't on MySpace yet, and I was on Facebook very early. Went to 5,000 friends quickly when just a lot of people from Harvard were in initially through the college system. So what is your content strategy for 2020 and beyond? As an author, speaker, expert, and entrepreneur, we're going live right now with this video on my Facebook fan page. And there's a strategy behind that. For me, being in front of the camera is fun. I love it. Ever since I was an 11-year-old kid, I've been in front of the camera, talking to the camera and interviewing people, walking around with a cassette tape and a microphone, interviewing people. It's a part of who I am. Now, maybe it doesn't come that easily and natural for you, and that's okay. I'm going to help you with your content strategy in 2020. But I've got a question about technology. I'm 51, and even though I get, I have over 100,000 followers on social media, my reach is into the 1 and 12 million when you go to the third level, to 100 million when you go to the fourth, fifth level. What is it about technology that I'm almost 52, I don't understand? And I've got a question for you, because even though Facebook owns Instagram, and even though Google bought YouTube, there's still this competitive thing where you can't just stream. Right now I should be able to stream this to Periscope and Twitter, should be able to stream it to Instagram, should be able to stream it at YouTube all at once, but you can't. Why is that? Well, it's because of competition. It's because of competitors in the marketplace. Now, there are some softwares, there are some platforms and some switchers that you can actually use to stream to multiple platforms, like Twitter. Twitter owns Periscope, and to YouTube, and to Instagram, and to Facebook all at once, to a fan page or your personal profile. And there's been several different ones over the last couple years. They're in the ballpark of $100 to $150 a month. Here's my question. Have you tried it? Which one is your favorite? Switcher seems to kind of be the go-to. But I think what I'm going to do in 2020 is buy 2 or 3 additional smartphones and stream from there. Why pay $150, $200 a month for the premium just to be able to switch from, stream to all the platforms? And the other thing is this, I'm going to pay for it once. Why keep paying month after month? Now, I think there's some cool features with some of these platforms. Check it out. I would love to know your thoughts. If you've tested this out, I'll certainly do my research and let you know what I find out. It is cool to be able to have a switcher if you've got more than one phone, and then you can do like a studio shot and you're back and forth on your interviews, or talking to a camera, you're talking over here, and then you go over here. I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. But to me, curating content, the person who curates the most related content is going to win in this information age race. I'm from Oklahoma. Boomer, Sooner. And the future belongs to those that get there first. And the Sooners were those that during the land run in the early 1900s, they snuck across the starting line the night before the land run, and they claimed the best land first. Well, you still have an opportunity to do this in the internet age. I was famous for saying that if the internet were a baseball game, we're in the top of the first. So right now we're probably in the bottom of the first inning. For those of you that don't know baseball, typical baseball game without overtime is 9 innings. Now there's a strategy when you stream live, and that's to go long. You want to, be on here for 30 minutes or 60 minutes, because the longer you talk, the more people you attract. But when it comes to curating and repurposing content, you want to do it quick. Instagram, you get 1 minute on a post. You get longer, up to 15 minutes on a IGTV. But to be able to repurpose content, that is huge. Google is going to mark you and brand you as the expert in your space if you're creating more relevant content than a competitor in your space. And so for me, the best way to generate new content in 2020 moving forward is to do videos. Do videos safely when you're driving, of course, hands-free. Do videos right now on the rooftop like I am here at the pool. Do videos that relate to your customer. If I'm a realtor, if I'm in financial services, I want to do an episode, a podcast, or a live feed on improving your credit. I want to do a podcast or a live feed on how to stage your home. I want to do a podcast or a live feed on how to find a realtor. And I don't want to always be selling, but I want to always be educating, because if I'm educating people, then people are coming to me. They're attracted. That's marketing. Sales is when I'm pushing, I'm broadcasting. Marketing is when I'm gathering and bringing you, asking questions and listening to you. So those are my questions. Which platforms are your favorites? You know, I remember in the day when Twitter was the place to be. Now, fortunately, Donald Trump has kind of saved Twitter for Twitter. Twitter had a hate-love relationship with the Donald, but he basically saved the company from bankruptcy by being so fiery and flamboyant and, shall we say, energetic on the tweet feed. And a lot of people have jumped on because Twitter was a dying place. But the beauty of Twitter is it's a micro-blogging site. It can help you get indexed with Google quickly, but it's just one site. And Instagram, it's all about the photos, it's all about the hashtags, it's all about the connections, and it's all about the swipe ups. You want to get to 10,000 followers as fast as you can, and then monetize the stories and the swipe ups. And definitely you want to get help, because LinkedIn is business professional. That's business professional. Facebook is personal, fan pages that's specific to a niche. And then of course, we're right now live streaming. So what's your favorite platform? What is your content? If content is king, and it is, and then context, somebody said, is queen, you want to share your content. And I look at the 4 food groups. I'm in Frisco, Texas. There's thousands of restaurants around here from all over the world. Delicious food, some of the best food in the world. A lot of corporate food headquarters are here in Frisco, Texas now. I can eat anywhere I want, any night of the week I want, and it's great. But they're using the same 4 food groups. The only difference is how they prepare it and how they present it. And of course, what they charge for it, right? So you can charge more in 2020. You can charge more for coaching. You can charge more for consulting, more for speaking, more for your mastermind, more for your membership website if you give us enough free content on the front end. Nobody walks into Fogo over here and spends $500 on dinner with friends unless they first have made a decision and a brand, a chemical reaction in their mind that says, I've got to have that. And it's the best Brazilian steakhouse in the world. It's just amazing. So if you've never eaten there, you'll love it, and you'll see why I'm talking about it. And when it comes to your content, give me some samples. Get me in the door. Let me smell the aroma. Let me experience the food. Because some nights I want to stay in and order, do Uber Eats. But, you know, a lot of times I want to go in the restaurant and have the whole experience. So you want to make your content. You want to make it packageable. You want to make it deliverable in different mediums. If you're an author, you want the audiobook. You want the ebook. You want the hardcover book. You want every form available for people to consume your content. Look at churches now. You know, the churches that are most successful and thriving, they have this business model of not just doing a Sunday church service where people come, but they stream it live. They record it. They constantly putting out. And a lot of pastors over the years were reluctant to do that. And those that are late to the game have lost out. And now they're playing catch up. But I'm going to tell you that the more people can find you, and the more of your content is streaming through different channels on different platforms, you're going to succeed in the long run, because you have breadcrumbs that are bringing them back to the source. So have a winning content strategy in 2020. Stream it live. Don't neglect the value of video. Even if you're afraid to do video, interview people. You look great on video. If you're interviewing experts, then you're seen as the expert. You're elevated stage of perception in people's minds. Now you are that expert because you interviewed the expert. And let me know your comments and questions. What would you like to talk about in 2020? And let me know your favorite. Would you rather stream? So this video right now, just think, it could be on Instagram, Periscope, Twitter, YouTube, but right now it's just on Facebook. So my 2 solutions are do one of these switcher programs that is a software I've got to download and pay $150, $200 a month, but it's got some editing capabilities. It's kind of cool. Or just to go out and buy 3 more smartphones with tripod banks so I can sit here and talk to Instagram, talk to people on Facebook, talk to people on Periscope and Twitter, and then talk to my YouTube friends. I don't know. Jury's out. Let me know. Thank you, and Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Michael D. Butler signing off. Thanks for tuning in.